I was filming before everything fell. So as you see, this is a new setup. I'm trying to figure it out. I hope you guys like it. I needed to change. You can see my moon water here. This one was from Sagittarius full moon with Mercury and Jupiter and Cancer. I have to change that. But so Libra, happy birthday. This is your October reading, guys. Libra, unexpected income. Unexpected income. So this implies it's big. Okay, it's not no chump change. It's not $100. This is big money. I'm seeing credit cards. I'm seeing bills. You fanning yourself with bills. So we're gonna get into the energies. Quick. You know why I'm saying this? Let's get into it. Because you have Venus entering your house. Okay. You have Venus coming into your house. Guys, if you don't want to listen to the astrology, I'll timestamp it. But it's going to be quick. So Venus enters your house on October 13th, and Mars just entered your second house of Scorpio. This is an expected income. I also was thinking, okay, maybe this is an expected loss of money because, there's always the shadow and the light. But I think it's income. It's influx. It's not you spending money, losing money. You know why? Because your fifth house, Aquarius, you have Pluto there that's going to be going direct on the 14th, just right after Venus comes into your sign. So there's a transformation here. There's a transformation in your finances, your abundance, your sustainability, your comfort, and it's going to make you very, very, very happy. Okay? So no worries and get excited. Okay? Get excited. Start imagining what you're going to do with this money. Okay? Say hi to my little friend here, Maxime, the skeleton. We named him Maxime. So let's get into the reading. Like I told you, we're not going to stay long. And Mercury's entering Scorpio. So this is when you get the news. Mercury's entering Scorpio on the 6th. You will know this within the first 2 weeks of October. You'll get the news. Okay. So now that maybe what I was hearing about spending, that doesn't mean you're gonna have to. I said it that you're gonna have to go spend. You're like, okay, let me just so I can spend my savings because chrystallune Charlotte said money's coming in. No, because this is a collective reading. It's not for everybody. Okay. If you guys want a personal reading, you can go down below my email and email me. Okay, and we can take it from there. Also, my Etsy shop. The crystals there, I'm doing like a 50% because I have to get rid of them. I want to start doing bracelets now and refresh the crystals. So if you're interested in that, you can email me too. And then when you go on Etsy, send me a message and say YT YouTube 50. Okay? So I know. So for the readings, it's email. And for the crystals, you just go on Etsy and you say YT50. Okay? There's not much left anyway, so that's why I just want to get rid of them and refresh them. So like I said, we're going to get into, this is your October reading, and we're going to get into the general here, and then we'll get into general meaning you, but it might include somebody else or something, but it's you in the world, I want to say, and then the general, and then the what's around you is going to be what's coming towards you, okay? And I'm sure there are people there. Now, it could be love, it could be anything, so we'll see. So 2 parts to the reading. Let's start with the general. Change. Your finances are about to change. I told you, Pluto in Aquarius, your 5th house, going direct on the 14th. I'm hearing your finances were mummified. Your finances are getting unstuck. Okay. See the mummy. See the what is it? A moon? Was it sun? It almost looks like an eclipse. The solar eclipse kind of like unstuck something here for you. So let's get one more. Yeah, look at this. Happiness in our hearts and homes. Some of you are going to be able to buy the home you wanted to buy. Maybe rent has been behind. There's a change, I told you, in your environment. This is Cancer energy, but it could also be Taurian energy because it's happiness, family, surroundings, joy. Okay? So your second house is Scorpio. Mars is there and Mercury's coming in on the 6th. So there's a change in your home. There's a change here in your finances. There's no other way I can say it. Christmas is going to be very, very, very happy. So things are changing for you. For the better. What's happening around you? Wait, let me keep going with this. Clarify. Let's clarify this. Spirit, what is this change here? For Libras. Is the mic plugged? I know, I always do that. Better, like, better safe. Better be safe than stay here, do the whole video, and have to redo it. It's not the same. So some of you, you've been waiting for this for a long time. You've been waiting for this raise. Or you've been needing this money, let me just say. Perhaps something happened in the home you have to fix, or there's a new addition to the family, so you need a bigger home. Maybe your mom and your dad, your sister, whomever is moving in. Something about your home here and an upgrade in your home life. Not only just your home, but your home life. Well, that implies your home too. Okay? There's a change in your home life here. There's a celebration with this Hearth card. Happiness in our hearts and home. That's Vesta. Yeah, you've been like struggling for a while here with this Strength card. You've been struggling, but you had so much courage and it's over. You have created this change. You've manifested. What did I tell you? Yeah, it was a struggle. And then also, there's something about acceptance here because I saw it in the bottom of the card. It says acceptance and equality. And now we have the Five of Swords reverse. There is I feel an energy of some people like were putting you down or felt like they were better than you or something. I do feel that. Some of you are getting an offer of a new job. Some of you, you're leaving your job to start your own business. Because your job, there was no growth, there was no success there. Okay, they were using and abusing you. Yeah, devil ate, you were working yourself to the bone. And this is what's happening. You're about to be very, very happy here. Nine of Cups. And self-sufficient. I'm surprised the Nine of Pentacles didn't come out. So, we see Cancer, Capricorn here. Again, the home, right? Capricorn work, something about work, working hard, working so hard and not getting anything, being burdened at work. You're going to be able to quit this job for a lot of you. Finally say, fuck it, bye. Because you're dealing with a lot of this. Five of Swords, people taunting. Like I said, it's this energy of like acceptance, equality, just like very unfair energy, which is like a no-no for you because that's what you rule. Fairness. And with Venus coming in, Venus is about to bless you, Libra. Venus is coming into your house. It's about to bless you. Your home life, your work life, your finances. And when your finances are good, everything is good. Let's be real. Money makes the world go round, for good or bad. When you financial freedom it's freedom. It's freedom. Doesn't mean happiness guaranteed and joy and whatever, no. But it does procure some type of freedom, right? So you have an expected income coming in. I want to see who these freaking five source people are. Okay? Who are these five source people, Spirit? You know what? Let me keep that for who's around you. So let's do another spread here. Let's use another deck. Yeah, this your boss, abusive, Emperor reverse. Mm-hmm. Shitty job here. Not letting you put your two senses, like dimming your light, dimming your knowledge, putting you back in your place. Again, this thing of like status and like equality. You know, you might even have more degrees than your boss, and that's why they were scared and they wanted to always put you in your place. You know what I mean? No money. The pay sucked. The whole thing sucked. Okay. Somebody might offer you a new job. You have the Knight of Pentacles, or it's just like you being able to follow your heart now that you have enough money to have a choice, freedom of choice, freedom of like the luxury of being able to sit down and breathe a little bit and decide what's next. You know, with this Knight of Cups, following what you love, doing what you love, traveling, moving. Well, I guess I got the clarification. This Five of Sword energy is this Emperor reverse, and it's your boss, I feel. And just they're very jealous. They spy on you, they slander you. Page of Swords, they watch you. They're very jealous. It's like they want to peg you down a notch, you know, or several. These people are very. We're talking about equality and acceptance. You know what? They're inadequate, and you scare them, and they want to dim your freaking light. That's what it is. Keep you stuck. They don't want you to be seen. It's almost like they are afraid you're gonna take their job or something. Yeah, they want to put you in hangman. I told you. Keep you stuck. And then this is so confusing to you. Sometimes there's even a problem at work and you have the solution and they're just like, no. Or you work on something and let's say it's a presentation and they cut you out. And then they do the presentation like they did the whole research. And then they put you in timeout. But guess what? Karma's here, justice is here, and here you go. Here you go. We have Libra High Priestess here. So I have Pisces energy, Libra energy, Aries energy. One last card, Spirit. You're about to sit on your throne, on your pedestal, where you belong. Something is coming, an increase in income. Yeah, you've been fighting so long. No more fighting. You're going to be able, putting your guard up, not understanding, confused, depressed. Why? You're just shocked because you're all about the balance, the harmony, and the fairness. And you're just like, oh my, what is going on? You know? And look, you can put your guard down now because you're going to be able to go to something bigger and better, or at least be able to do what you love, or somebody is coming in with an offer that's going to blow your mind. It's just going to be like given by the hand of God, right? Some God is coming in, is bringing in unexpected income via person or just miraculously, guys. Yeah, you've been fighting a lot here. We had the strength, remember? But this is over. You're about to become the freaking empress here. They were scared of your high priestess status, your high priestess energy. You're about to become the empress. That's Libra too. Sometimes. It's Taurus, but it could be Libra. So let's see what's around you. Well, we know a little bit of what's around you, but let's keep going. Spirit, what is the next spread as to the environment for Libra? I was going to say, I hope you guys are doing well. You're about to be well. More than well. Ecstatic. Get ready to celebrate, Libra. Independence, financial independence. See that Knight of Cups? That's the news coming towards you. Like I told you, Mercury's coming into Scorpio, the second house. This is the news. This is the offer. The proposition, the opportunity. What kills me is that these people are watching you. Of course they're watching your every move. They might even be stealing your shit. Copying you, impersonating you. Then you have Teddy Bear, interested in you, blooming romance, flirting, wanting to date. Is your boss like secretly in love with you and you guys are married and that's what's frustrating to them? And so they're like, fuck this. I'm going to destroy you. I don't know why I heard that. Somebody is... That's disgusting. I heard if I can't have you, I'm going to destroy you. That's what I heard. Ooh. Yeah, they have a grudge. I just saw it. The Chaser. I'm telling you, there is somebody here that you rejected. Maybe you're not even married. You just don't want to be with them. The fuck? And they decided to make your life hell. Then you have needing time. Cycles takes time to heal, progressing. I think you cock block them. This says clock, but I'm seeing cock block. Because it's reverse. I don't think you said no. Straight up. It's not happening. See, they're talking shit. What I tell you, they talk a lot about you at work. This is work, guys. But it could be everything. Because, I mean, you show up as the high priestess. You know, the high priestess, she's intriguing, she's scary. People are going to talk about the high priestess. And I think you know. And the more you ignore them, yeah, same shit, different day. The more you ignore them, the more they get unnerved. Because you know they're still going to talk shit, no matter what you do. So you're just going to like be in your integrity, be fair, and just go do what you got to do, you know? And that unnerves them even more, guys. You're about to be shocked. Sudden change, shocking news, surprise, epiphany. What did I tell you? Transformation. Shock. You're about to be shocked when this pentacle comes in from God. It's a pentacle from God. That's a lot of money. I mean, see? I said that. I was going to say those are a lot of cards. And I said that's a lot of money. Yeah, this person is heartbroken because you rejected them. And they decide to make your life hell. When you get into this money, Spirit is like, this is your chance, your opportunity to do things differently, okay? Move differently. If you're going to a new job, whatever, put up a front. Put up the barriers from the get-go. Learn from the past, okay? Yeah, evolving, growing, butterfly. Next phase, healing, releasing the past. Yeah, learn from the past and yeah, okay? Look, hammer, sabotage. I told you, this person you rejected decided to sabotage you. They're like, Now you have addiction, codependence. Here too, the Chaser says fear of abandonment, possession and control, obsession. This person is delusional. Here we go. Told you, got shivers too. You rejected somebody, you said, hell no. No, you didn't say hell no. You said, no, I don't think that's going to happen, okay? Because you don't say hell no. You're Libra. You're very diplomatic with it, you know? And this person thought that with time, clock, you would, you know, and they laid it on very thick. They were laying it on very thick until they switched and the crazy stepped in, the obsessive energy, the possessive and controlling and delusional energy. And then they flipped and they decided to be evil. This is somebody at work, if not your boss. Remember, we had the Emperor and the Devil. Okay? Let's get a couple last cards here. Oh, that jumped. Ego. I told you. Okay, how are we going to get this card? Because remember, this is a new setting. Don't break my bag. What did I tell you guys? It says it right there. Read it. No, it's backwards. Let me read it for you. Hurt ego. Ego getting in the way of relationship. Could be a work relationship, work dynamic. But hurt ego. Hurt ego. This chaser, after their ego got hurt, first they were in denial because they have ego. So they were like, no, I'm just going to give her time. Then they realized there is no time to be given. Okay? And then they went from heartbreak to freaking obsession. Heartbreak to obsession, and then they started the plan of sabotaging you. And they involved everybody. They started the drama. This person was calling you incessantly. When they were in the delusional phase, they're calling you a lot. They were showing up. Because they were stalking you, they probably were showing up at your gym, showing up at places, the supermarket where you go, out of the Starbucks you go. You're like, what the? Okay. And they were stalking you. Told you the page of source. They were stalking you. This person is a little bit dangerous here. Look, dodging bullets, escaping crazy people, protected by haters. This is why Spirit is pulling you out of here. Spirit is giving you the means to get the hell out of Dodge, get the hell out of this toxic environment you are in. Can we put it in the past that you were in? Because it's over. We're going to manifest that, okay? Their drama started, this person. No, drama started is even putting it lightly. This person is crazy. They need help. Yeah, they start talking shit. They sabotage you, damage your reputation. I mean, I think we got the gist of it. But listen, unexpected income. On that note, I'm going to close it off here. And I love you guys. You are being pulled out of a very toxic situation at work. And it's via this unexpected income, this unexpected offer. Whatever it is, they're emphasizing the money. Told you I was seeing you do this with money. Look, now look at the bills. And they're hundreds. I was seeing you do this. I was seeing a black card. An offer of a lifetime. Page of Pentacles. Okay. An offer of a lifetime here that is going to allow you to get out of this freaking toxic environment. Okay. And then it's going to set you up to become the Empress that you are meant to be. And that you deserve to be because your heart is pure. Okay? This is retribution. This is your guides are tired of it. Your guides are tired of it. Your guides think you've been so patient, actually. And you know why? That's why they're maximizing the reward. Because somebody else would have, matched these people's energy. But no, you're Libra. You don't do that. Okay? You don't do that. All right, guys? Love you. Have a lovely October. Well, we're going to see each other again. So I started the signs now. So next is going to be Virgo. See you guys later. Bye.